you ever run across a bridge that doesn't have the hole on the top here on an early 80s Gibson, do not assume that is a replaced part. It's actually a very rare 7-point adjustment bridge that was very shortly lived. This bridge was invented by a Kalamazoo Gibson employee named Rendell Wall. He's also famous for inventing a lot of other things such as the TP6 tailpiece. He's one of the ones that when the Kalamazoo moved down to Nashville, he stayed and worked for the Heritage Guitar Company, so you can sometimes find a similar bridge on their guitars. The patent owner for this bridge is Norland Industries, which is Gibson from back in the day. So this is a genuine Gibson part that they made themselves. They officially called it the Top Adjust Tune-O-Matic, but you'll often see it referred to as a 7-point adjustment bridge because, well, that's kind of what it does. It has 7 different positions in which it can be adjusted. These bridges can be found on a mixture of Gibson models in late 82, around 83, but these were only released for about a year and a half before they were completely discontinued and just never seen or heard of again. Some other models that got these are like the Explorer 2, the E2, some 345 and 355 models, and some Les Pauls. What ultimately led to these not being widely accepted is that they were just different. Guitarists, we don't like change. They were a little bit more complex or of a hassle to set up, and just most guitar players didn't want to learn something new, so they were not well received. These pieces can be easily identified because the bridge pins don't go through the top. The saddle's adjusting and retaining screw goes through the bottom of the bridge block and has a flat end screwdriver slot on both ends of the retaining screw. The bottom of the bridge block has 3 pinholes on each side so that the whole bridge can be compensated back and forth and side to side into 7 different unique positions. One of the main reasons for Gibson trying to develop something like that was so they could use the same type of bridge on left and right-handed guitars. These bridges will sometimes have the brass or steel saddles, but they can also have nylon. Here's what the back of one of these looks like. First shape pattern looks like this, with all of them in the lower position. The second looks like this, with all of them in the middle position, like when they're all in their upper position. Then there's the upper middle position, the crazy upper lower position, then there's the middle upper position, and lastly the lower upper position. So all in all, that gives you 7 different positions with this bridge. So this is a rare guitar part from the 80s that was shortly lived.